Hey my lovely Virgos, welcome to your love read. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I accidentally picked up a different deck of cards I was using. So I guess you guys have a different deck. Knight of Cups, holding on to a lover there. So if you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Five of Pentacles. Sorry, I start to channel as soon as I pick up the cards. To my lovely loyal subscribers, thank you very much for staying with me during the YouTube updates. And the only fix that YouTube are suggesting at the moment is double clicking the notification bell to make sure you are notified. Just keep checking in with the channel. You can go to the playlist. I've already posted December reads. So I put them all together so they're easier to find there. So you can check them out. This is a love read for Virgo. And let's see. It seems like some are holding on to somebody who left them out in the cold and wants a love offer or made a love offer towards that person. So let's see what's going on here. Page of Swords. Are you guys spying on somebody? So you could be checking in with their Facebook. If it's not you, of course, the energy can go both ways. So we do have cross watchers. So it could be somebody spying on you, Virgo, here. But this is a learning point, okay? This is a learning page. They're trying to gather information, things like that. That's why we call it the spying page. Somebody's trying to gather information on you. Probably try to find out if you're single or something like that. They could be trying to talk to you. Somebody could be trying to connect with you. If it's the case, you may not be interested. Three of Swords, yeah, this is why. Because you may still be, like we've seen in the beginning, holding on to a connection where somebody broke your heart. That doesn't mean that you want the person back. Of course, some people do. But you're still dealing with this unfinished business of healing and growing from this Three of Swords pain, right? This is heartache. Again, this could be somebody who broke your heart, spying on you, scared to come forward because they broke your heart. Let's see. Nine of Cups. They wish they did things differently here, Virgo. I am going to pull an oracle card. None of the other readings have really gone this way. I guess it's why Spirit made me pick up that deck of cards. Because you're trying to heal your heart here. You know, it could be that, you know, you look in on their page or check up on their WhatsApp to see if they were last online at 9 p.m. here. You know, what are they doing online and things like that. So let's just grab some oracle cards. Long distance. Okay, so you could be missing somebody long distance, and maybe the distance is the heartache for you both, right? But you're feeling the distance between you and this person. It might be that, you know, at one point you felt really connected to this person, and the disconnect from this person is also making you look back at this heartache and, you know, see how far you've come on your journey. You have come a long way. One of the parties, so you or them, are wishing still here to be together or to close the distance. To see, you know, could things have gone differently? Could we just even talk for a minute here? The Page of Swords, they don't know how to communicate. So if it's you, you don't know how to say what's in your heart, but you feel like they're your ninth cup. This is a person you feel like at one time you felt like they was the one for you. You know, of course, it's a general read. So it could be that you feel somebody's the one for you and the distance is hurting you right now, or hurting the relationship. 2020, long-term relationships have felt, you know, an impact because of the lack of travel and things like that, not being able to get to each other. So you could be asking, you know, are they still the one for me? You could have been shown a few things you didn't like about each other. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because you're all in different types of situations here. young female here. Oh dear. So I feel like you could be concerned about either somebody else on, say their Facebook or something like that, starting to talk with them a lot and you've noticed it. Or some of you might even be worried about children and things like that, somebody younger than you. Maybe that you're just younger than them here, let's see. Passion. Yeah, I feel like you communicate a lot, maybe passionately, or you desire them a lot. If you're not together here, you know, you still feel that passion for the connection and things like that. If some of you don't, it's them who are feeling that, okay? So if on occasion they pop into your mind, it's because they're thinking of you. Like I said, definitely at one point you thought this person was the one, the 9th cup here. They was your wish. You might be looking back on yourself feeling like I was quite childish or something like that. Or they might have felt like, you know, my actions were quite childish in the way I hurt this person. So they're definitely looking into their lesson, let's say, you know, things that they have to learn and come to understandings. They're learning something here with the Page of Swords, gathering information. Page of Wands now. It could be twin flames, because, or you could have thought they was your twin flame, because you're both showing up as pages with things to learn. One of you, though, is going to try and initiate something here, okay? Going to try initiate communication. You may have tried to speak to them and they didn't respond to you. They could have ghosted you, but they're spying on you. It's really silly here that, you know, somebody would reach out to you. You want to talk to them, but you don't answer them. So I feel like they're either younger than you or could be quite immature in the way they communicate. So you might just say, look, we've got to face these difficult conversations, whether we like it or not. And they just did everything they could to avoid it and then just spy on your page to see what's going on with you. So if you ever have a question like, you know, was I loved in this connection? Yes, you was loved. There was passion. It's just the way they dealt with things. It was not good. I feel like you kept having to take the initiation. So let's say you're in a long distance relationship currently. You might find that you're the one who always has to reach out and talk to them. You're always the one and you're getting tired of it and it's starting to hurt you. It's starting to affect you. It's making you feel unloved or that you're the one putting in all the work, and you fear that if you stop putting in the conversation, then would the relationship stop? Let's see. Like I said, there's many different people watching. I leave information regarding the cards I use and how to contact me for personal readings in the description box. So go ahead and check it out there. You'll find my email address. Queen of Swords energy. Right now, at the moment, her sword's down. So you may be not wanting to talk to anybody, or not. You just want to be keeping to yourself. And, you know, you're gathering information as you go, though. You're learning as you go. But with her sword down, I feel like you're not as open to reach out to them because you did try initiate. You know, and there may have even been a third party situation. Because there's 3 people here, but I feel like you did try to initiate, so you're not going to initiate again. It's like learning your self-worth, trying to keep your self-respect here. I'm not going to keep putting myself out there to be rejected because you do not know how to communicate with me. I'm hurting myself at this point. And that's being accountable for our actions, right? If we keep putting ourselves out there and we keep getting these 10 swords in our back, we've got to say, well, at some point I'm going to withdraw my energy. And that's what you're doing. You're saying, look, I'm not going to reach out to you again. I've already done it. Why should I do it again? And I'm in agreement with you. I don't think you should be reaching out to somebody again like that. I feel like they need to mature, come forward here and step up. And of course, if you're cross-watching, it would be the Virgo that would need to step up then. Another 9 here. The nines are related to the Hermit. So I see here, Nine of Wands, your guard is up, very much so in this situation. You do see, you know, that you have to pull it back and have this self-love and refill your cups for yourself here at this point, because this person has taken liberties and drained you and hurt you and things like that. And so now your guard is well up, and this is why we're not open to speak here. You're not open to put yourself out there. I feel like your guard is up with love, full stop. But this is also, the 9th house is about long journeys as well, long distance travel, and we do see the long distance here. So it could be that you're blocked from traveling to see this person. Like I said, we all know what's going on in the world, so that's not news to anybody. If you had a long distance relationship, it could have been affected by the world events, right? I don't really speak it on my channel because I don't want you guys manifesting certain things. So, you know, this is why I choose my words carefully. So here, yeah, you could have been blocked from traveling to see them, and that's had a real effect on your relationship. It's really hurting now, not seeing them, missing them, but their communication is slipping, and it's making you put your guard up. I feel like maybe from previous relationships. So this might be something you need to check with yourself. Like, is it me? Do I have trust issues? This person isn't doing anything wrong, but, you know, their lack of communication is starting to trigger me. And when we're triggered, we want to look at ourselves and, you know, not immediately point fingers and things like that. Eight of Cups. So you may decide to leave this relationship because it's triggering you. I do feel like it's a trigger, okay? For those of you who know a long distance relationship that's new, that's been tested by 2020, I definitely feel like it might be you being triggered by old things that need healing within yourself, because the 9 here related to the Hermit, it's saying look for answers within. You know, have your self-respect, but don't have walls up so high that nobody can get in, okay? And don't keep walking away from people. Don't walk away from your trigger. Stand, face your trigger. That's how we heal it. We've got to walk through it. So with its 8 of Cups, the 8 is related to the 8th house, Scorpio. So it's saying, look, you know, there's some change needed here, some transformation. It could be an ending, like if you walk away from somebody who respects themselves, but you are triggered by them, because don't forget our soulmates are mirrors. So if you're triggered by them, you know, ask yourself, you know, is it me being triggered, or are they doing something here? You might find yourself walking away and regretting it later, I feel, okay? And if you're looking all the time for somebody who's going to hurt you, you're probably going to find them, right? Because that Page of Swords could be you. We've got to be accountable. That's how we grow, understanding ourselves, understanding our journey with the 9 of Wands. It could be you that once triggered, quickly backs away from a situation and just says, I'll walk away and leave you, right? And those of you who maybe had other relationships that was easy to walk away from before, it might be difficult to walk away from this soulmate because you have to stand and deal, right? This situation, it was brought around to wake you up, to make you say, look, I can't easily walk away like I did other soulmates. You know, I have to stand and deal. And this is why in this 8 of Cups, she's looking back here. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like with these queens showing up here, queens are very good energy when we're ascending, we're moving up and things like that, but they're also very generous, and we don't want to be giving so much. The kings know when to give and know how much to give and to stop themselves giving. So it's definitely a lesson about learning to nurture yourself, but not to the point of ego. Learning to nurture other people, but not letting them take advantage of us, right? So again, we do see quite a few people here. There's 4 people at this point. It could be who you both are maturing into, but for some, it could be that there's other people involved in the relationship, whether that be friends, family, a third-party romance going on like that. You know, like I said, we don't want to just pinpoint it on one because this is a general read. So let me pull an oracle card here. See if we can get extra information, what's going on in this situation. Will, wisdom, and mind. Yeah, it's definitely like a wake up for you guys, okay? Again, it's a card number 2. It's 20, which will break down to 2 there. So it is about this soulmate connection here. It's all interlocked with your money, everything. It's like, look, this is the wake up call you needed to learn. And where there's a will, there's a way. You'll gain this wisdom here, okay? But don't be too much in your mind with the Queen of Swords energy, like, nope, I'm cutting people off. Because that can, when we start in self-respect, we can quickly push that into ego, right? The mind is the ego and the super ego. We want to have balance between our heart as well there, so that we don't, you know, step over. We need balance all around. You might need your chakras cleansing as well here. Again, about, you know, this knowledge here, Uriel and the Sphinx. So there's this secret knowledge that you have this access to. This is why I guess the Hermit represents you guys, right? And this will break down into card 3. So that's about unity, coming together, working with other people, learning from other people. Okay, and being protected here with the knowledge that you're given along your journey. The Oracle, another thing, he even looks like a hermit in the background there, right? This is saying, look, you guys might be an oracle or a healer yourself, but it's saying you have the knowledge within. Okay, you have the knowledge, and that's one related to the Magician, and it will... something will start manifesting now. You're seeing the signs for it here with the oracle. You might even approach an oracle to have your signs clarified, right? And the card 3 related to the Empress there. So yeah, and 2 will be the High Priestess. Just so you guys know that we see the High Priestess with knowledge, and the Empress, abundance, and things being drawn to us at this time, and us being able to manifest. Okay, so you will manifest in the Empress energy, knowing that you're abundant, knowing what's meant for you won't pass you by, so you don't need to chase it. And that's what we spoke about you not initiating and messaging somebody constantly. We've got to allow them to come for us, because that knowing that what's meant for us will never pass us by. We don't need to chase it here, right? Sorry, when I start channeling, I forget to look through the camera at the cards. So yeah, I move it down a bit for you guys there. The Emperor. So we've seen the Empress card being related over here, and an Emperor. So definitely, like I said, a very strong soulmate connection to bring in, you know, this awakening to you, this knowledge and wisdom to you, but also this abundance for you. Don't forget the Emperor is very abundant. People just want to say, oh no, this person's being stubborn, they're not texting me back and they're making me chase them. Well, it's up to you not to chase them, right? They'll soon turn around and look at this 8 of Cups and the Emperor. They're both looking over their shoulder backwards, okay? So I feel like somebody could be looking back here and saying, you know, I lost something by my own stubbornness and my own ego, whether it's you, Virgo, or whether it's the other person. But somebody, if we're not trying to force them, will get there on their own. I feel like this person and you will have a very strong connection, okay? But don't think that everybody's going to be cheating on you or everybody's the same. It's not true. Ace of Swords. This will be your breakthrough, okay? That not everybody is going to be like that, looking within for answers. You'll have this breakthrough, ascension, and the crown chakra. I definitely feel like you guys may need your third eye clearing, because you might be mixing up ego and intuition. We've seen High Priestess intuition there, okay? And that was the crown chakra that I was looking at as well. And I see it activated on this card as well. So I see why you guys needed the different cards. But yeah, cleansing your crown chakra will essentially cleanse all of your chakras. So go ahead and do that, okay? You're about to have a breakthrough in communication, but you don't need to reach out to them. They'll do it to you. Good luck, guys.